So I've got a quest to win some with Forest or Haven, so we're going to go with Roach Central, or Miracle Roach as some people are calling it. Miracle because you're only 2 drops, besides the Sylvan Justices, are Rhinoceroches, so your Goblin Mages and your Finas will pull Roaches every time. Consequently, we have to run a lot of 1-drops, so definitely 3 Water Fairies, 3 Elf-Child Maze. I only run 2 Goblins. The 3 Fairy Circles, pretty standard. 3 Ancient Elves, 2 EPMs. I only run 2, and I run 2 Yules because of the prevalence of Aggro-Bat. 2 Finas, 3 Tias, 3 Cynthias, although I'm not entirely sold on the 3rd Cynthia. Consider taking it out for like maybe the 3rd EPM, but Cynthia's definitely a top-notch card, so I can't complain too much. So I've already won 2 games with it. That was on my computer. I usually stream on my tablet because it's easy. And we'll take it to the ladder, and I guess we'll just play until we get the 2 wins. I dwell within you. Just for the record, somebody commented on this. This is not marijuana. I smoke cigarettes, which, yeah, you could argue that that's even worse, but I kind of need to keep Yule, but I also need other early game, so it's kind of a toss-up here. I'll keep it. This matchup is why Yule is in the deck. Let's hope he misses his turn 1. Okay, let's hope he plays Blood Wolf on 2. Man, I'm good. Well, this is very bad for us. I mean, we could just swing a Roach in, but Roaches are how we're going to win this game. The question is, can I afford to take the 3 damage? And the answer, actually 4 damage, and the answer is no, I cannot. Especially with drawing Fina, now I will be able to tutor my 3rd Roach, so 2 will be more than enough for blood. The thing here is that if Yule was EPM, I'd be able to play Tia next turn for free. But the alternative is I get this free kill on the Goblin Mage, so meh. Fina evolve. Worst case, he plays Implancer. Um, huh. It's actually kind of weird that he went face. I guess it's not that weird. How bad do I need to kill this? Kind of bad. I'd rather use Cynthia over Tia. But if I hit him in the face for 6... Oh shit, it's gonna take too long. I at least get the attack in? Okay. Yeah. Going face was the right play there. Having to take out... Like, it would have cost me too much. It would have made Demonic Storm really good. This way I put a lot of pressure on him, and he can't kill me from 8 without a god hand, like... triple... Razory Claw, basically. Very surprised he didn't trade with my Fina, but you don't play Implancer to trade and evolve it to trade. But that's the thing, he missed his 1-drop. I had Elfchild May for the Blood Wolf, and using the Roach was definitely the right play. You know, there you go. That's how it goes. I don't think we can afford to keep the 4-drops going first. Looking for Ancient Elf. Of course, he didn't redraw. Should mean he has a Vanguard. We will... I really don't like Sylvan Justicing this, because I know he's going to have a 2-drop that I would much prefer to Sylvan Justice. So I think we might actually Elfchild May. So ideally this gets him to trade being afraid of an ancient elf. And now we Sylvan Justice. Drawing roaches is like the worst thing that can happen for this deck. Since you have so many ways to tutor them, you do not want to draw them naturally because you have no card draw. And now I literally can't play anything. I mean, I could spend a Roach to kill that 2/2, but that's a losing play. Like, I'm not sure how I'm going to win this now, but what are you gonna do? Well, we could Fina, but I think we actually Dance of Death evolved to kill the 3/3. Albert is a problem, though. Like, if he plays Albert next turn, we're kind of fucked. If we don't Fina. But we also don't take care of the 3/3 if we Fina. So... And if he is Albert, there's just really nothing we can do.
I'll lead the charge. Let's speed things up. It won't be long now.
That's great for us.
There's no time for you slugs.
What is in his hand? Otohime? Gotta be Otohime. I believe we go ahead and Roach Tia.
I'm sorry, Tia.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can't kill him. But we also can't Tia. forced to trade off, and then we lose to a storm follower. He doesn't have wholesale swing, he loses, but, you know, what are you going to do? Yep. And like I said, drawing roaches directly with this deck is, like, the way that you lose the game, because that means you don't have something in your hand to actually play, because you, in general, can't use the roaches early, because if you do, then you lose your win condition. I mean, you can usually get away with playing one, but if you have to use two, then you're entirely relying on drawing bounces, mainly Nature's Guidance. Ancient Elf just costs too much to be an effective bounce. And so here's the mirror match. Going second is probably good for us. He doesn't really have 2 drops, but we'll keep the one Sylvan Justice for like a goblin. Actually, we might keep 2. Yeah, we'll keep 2. Wow. Okay, so he's not Miracle, but that doesn't mean... I mean, obviously his deck will still have roaches, so... Wow, he just completely passed on 3 with 4 fairies in hand? Well, I don't get it. Why didn't he just Altered Fate if that's what he was going to do? Okay. No idea what this guy is doing. Must be some more control form. Like maybe we see a Will of the Forest here. I'm really not sure what's going on. That's the only thing I could think of that would make any sense. Is like a Will of the Forest. There you go. I think we'll just go ahead and throw Tia out there. Force him to try to do something about it. Because we have all the removal to deal with any evolved stuff that he plays. can deal 10 damage from hand with the evolves when we get to 7 mana.
My guard over the wilds. I'm sorry, Tia.
Here we will definitely Dance of Death and Elfchild may evolve Tia. Put him at 11. I can do 10 next turn. And he mills. I'm assuming Tia's coming here.
You'll never get near the princess.
He uses his last evolve. We will definitely Fina evolve. Fortunately, it only goes to 6, but such is life.
Beautiful, powerful, and cute to boot. This ends here. I'll blow you away. Fire! I'm sorry, Tia.
And we Sylvan Justice Tia so that he cannot bounce it. And now we just pray he doesn't have an ancient elf, because that might punish us really hard for using our evolve on Tia. And he gets super lucky into drawing another Tia. Like, incredibly lucky. So we will probably need to use a Roach to get rid of that 6/6. So we need to play 5 cards, 3, 4, 5, so yeah, we're good there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep.
Sparkling stuff. Gimme! Come on, let's play.
Well, that was nice. Yeah, we Fairy Circle. I think we Fairy, yeah. Had to use our 0-cost Goblin Mage, but such is life. he still has a lot of things he could play to stay alive. Oh, found the other ancient elf. So annoying. I think we're just gonna play to try to get a board to get through the ancient elf, because if we have to run another roach in, we're in trouble. What we really want is the other Dance of Death, but I don't think we're lucky enough to draw that. Wow, and he's at 30 shadows. So I assume he has a path to purgatory, and we just lose. Wow, how could he not have a path to purgatory? Wow, what is with all the fucking wards? Of course you hit the wrong one. Thank you. So, Fairy, Roach, and here we are, 5 and 7. Whoa, almost missed it. And you see the power of this deck. I did have to get lucky there. I had 2 shots out of 1 and 3. And somehow he had 10 cards left in his deck, didn't draw into a single path to purgatory. Or, well, he probably drew into some, like at least one, and altered faded it away. But yeah, there you go. You see the power of the deck. I do recommend running the Miracle version, which doesn't run any other 2-drops. At most, you would want to run like a Liza or two for Runecraft, and other crafts too, but mostly Rune. But the power of knowing that every time you play that Goblin Mage or Fina into the Goblin Mage, you're going to draw Rhinoceros is really the core of the deck. If there's any uncertainty there, I think it really hurts the deck a lot. So anyway, like I said, the deck list I showed earlier should be right here again on the home screen. Yep, that's right. I have 3 foil Elfchild Maze. Taha. And you could certainly drop a 3rd Cynthia or Tia, and Yules are at your own discretion. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.